What's going on, everyone? It's Cody coming from my channel Neon Raptor 2020, and today I want to talk about UFOs. I believe that our government, the United States government, has off-world craft. The Pentagon of late, or not the Pentagon direct, but people that have worked with the Pentagon of late have come out and said that we do have off-world craft. And there's been some videos that have leaked from the Navy, or that have been officially released. Leaked first and now have been officially released by the United States Navy. So in other words, there's a lot of evidence that's starting to point to the fact that we might be in possession of UFOs or of extraterrestrial technology, and so I think that's awesome. I firmly believe we do. I believe that we're backwards engineering it. Whether I believe Bob Lazar or not, that's a toss-up. I'll make a video on him at another time. But I do believe that we have their craft. I do believe that aliens are here. They have been here. I even might believe that we might be from them. Whether that be they are future humans, or whether that be that they had a hand in manipulating the biology here on Earth to make us what we are. I'm not really sure. Those are topics for videos at another time. Today I want to talk about an article that I found just the other day about a man in North Carolina that caught something on video. Well, on a picture. Here we go. This article comes to us from the Charlotte Observer. The link will be in the comment section below, pinned, and in the description. Let's get into it. Longtime pilot photographs mysterious orange orb in daytime sky over the North Carolina mountains. This is from a couple weeks ago on October 23rd, 2020. But I still want to cover this here because this is what I'm into and this is my channel. Here we go. As a 45-year pilot, Charles Cobb had never seen anything like the orange-tinged orb high in the North Carolina mountain sky on a sunny late morning in June. The object was round and irregular, he said, and it would suddenly plummet tens of thousands of feet before soaring right back up. He said that's similar to what Commander Fravor said. He said that the people he was communicating with on the Navy ships had said that they'd been coming out a lot before, when he was having his encounter with the Tic Tac. And he said that the radar operators would said that they would come from like 60,000 feet or 80,000 feet, and it would drop to the ocean level in like a split second, and then they would dip back up after a couple of hours. So this is interesting. It reminds me of what Commander Fravor has talked about. Let's keep going. Cobb, an 88-year-old Korean combat veteran, spotted the mysterious object while sitting at Silver Creek Airport in Morganton. I'm sorry if I'm destroying that. Where he visits each day to check on the 1940 Piper Cub he keeps in a hangar. What the hell is a Piper Cub? I'm guessing that's like a car. I don't know. If you know, let me know in the comment section below because I don't know what a Piper Cub is. I see Cub and I think Mufasa. All right, moving on. Minutes ticked by as the object and its exhaust plume hovered 30,000 feet to 40,000 feet high toward Table Rock, Cobb said. He was referring to the plateaued peak northeast of Asheville that's a popular tourist destination for its panoramic views of the surrounding Linville Gorge as described by AshevilleTrails.com. Okay. Cobb said he finally pulled out his iPad and took photos of the flying object and its opaque center. It was 11:18 a.m. on June 12th, 2020. It was hard to tell the size, he said, although he distinctly recalled the craft dropping at times to maybe 15,000 feet before shooting back up to at least 30,000 feet. All right, here's our image. Blurry, as to be expected, but interesting nonetheless because it looks like a circular craft, an oval-shaped craft. And, as far as I know, we don't have any military craft that are shaped just like that. That kind of looks similar to what Commander Fravor has talked about in the past. He said it was, I think, cigar-shaped, but there have also been reports of UFOs that were, circular-shaped, not necessarily flying saucer, but almost kind of like a circle. That's interesting to look at. Let's keep reading on here. The object vanished at one point when he happened to look down at his iPad, but it soon reappeared. The fact that it could zoom up almost out of sight made this no ordinary object, he's convinced. The craft was also flying parallel during the 15 to 20 minutes he watched it, he said, so it couldn't have been a comet. So it obviously wasn't just some, a satellite or a comet or an asteroid or something like, or a planet. This is pretty interesting. So it was flying parallel during the 15 to 20 minutes he watched. So he was watching it for a long time. I wish he would have gotten more pictures or a video, but that's how it often works out in these instances, right? Comets come toward you. He said that this object always pointed north. Was it a plane? Definitely not a comet. Bernard Agerhary, board advisor with the Astronomy Club of Asheville, agreed after the Charlotte Observer emailed the club 2 of Cobb's photos. There is no reported astronomical object, certainly not a comet, in the sky that would appear that bright on that June 12th, 2020 date. He said in an email, there were no comets then that would be that bright, so they would be visible in the daytime sky. It really looks to me more like sunlight reflected off a distant jet and its related condensation trail. Typically, that would disappear from sight in less than 20 minutes. Good luck getting a definitive answer on this one, he added. So it looks like this individual from the Astronomy Club of Asheville believes that it was sunlight reflected off a distant jet, which is possible, of course. Oftentimes UFOs that are recorded and put on YouTube or whatever are just, it's either a drone or a regular aircraft or fake, So let's keep reading on, though. The Carolinas are well-documented hotbeds of UFO sightings. One recent study, okay, blah, 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 blah. Cobb said the shape of the object is why he's certain it was no plane. No reflection off a jet, he said. This object, while zooming to incredible heights and coming back down, was always heading in a northerly direction, as the photos show. Yet it remained in the general area that I was viewing. A plane of any sort passing through my viewing area would have been out of sight in a matter of a few minutes, he said. Cobb said he's shown the photos to many pilot friends who are all as stumped by the object as he is, including the recent American Airlines retiree who flew F-4 Phantoms in the Air Force. None of my flying friends have any idea as to what it is, he said. He said he thought the object was a huge kite with a tail at first. He put it out of mind until Wednesday, he said, when he happened upon an airline pilot's account on YouTube of a mysterious object that came within 100 feet below him on a flight from Dallas-Fort Worth to Charlotte in 2003. Okay. All right, blah, blah, blah. Now we're kind of leaving this individual's encounter and going on to other information. So let's scroll back up to the actual picture here. Okay, so there's the picture. And it looks like a circular object. It looks silvery-ish, whitish. It looks like there is some reflection from the sun. There is some kind of tail behind it, movement, tail, exhaust, something like that. It looks interesting, and he says that it was performing maneuvers where it was dropping rapidly and rising rapidly. So let's put this down and let's talk about this. First of all, the UFO community is one that I love, and I participate in it a lot. I believe that they're here. I've been to Rachel, Nevada. I can't tell you how many times. I have a little gray alien tattooed on my arm here. But I am also aware that the UFO community is often full of shit, because people will try to make stuff up. They will use apps and things to manipulate images to make video that look so real. Apps nowadays can make video that makes, a real a fake thing look like a real thing. So there's a lot of nefarious characters in the UFO community. And on top of that, there's a lot of stupid characters in the UFO community. I'm not saying I'm a genius by any means, but there is so much obvious crap on YouTube of people that are like, it's a UFO. Oh my God, I know it's not a plane. Oh my God. And it's obviously a drone. It's obviously not an alien craft or an advanced military craft. And so the UFO community, although it's looked upon better now because we have things like the Navy releasing video, we have the UAP studies from the government, we have Commander Fravor, and on and on and on. Although it's, our community's getting better, it's also still full of crap, and there's a lot of bad stuff. So I like this, because this looks like a man that believed what he saw. And, it looks interesting. He said it performed in a unique and strange way. So I believe that he saw what he says he saw. Whether it was an ET craft or whether it was an advanced military craft, I don't know. I wasn't there. But this is one of those that I will look at and I will say, there might be something here. Because this man is, he's telling you what he saw, and he took a photo of something that, looks unique. So anyway, this is my thought on this article here that I found. The image looks cool and unique. I wanted to talk about it. If you're into UFOs, if you want to comment on this picture, let me know in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me if you've had any experiences. Tell me about what you like about the UFO community, what you don't like about the community in the comment section below. I'll read everything. Like, dislike, I don't care. Sub, don't sub, I don't care. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to have more alien UFO craft videos coming up in the future, because that's something I really love. I also love Sasquatch. He's coming. Where's Sasquatch? There's Sasquatch right there. He's coming too. We'll have Sasquatch videos coming down the road. Now I sound like an idiot and a crazy loon conspiracy theorist. Anyway, have a good day.